have family waiting for me. Please, I can't die here. A beast of your depravity prattling on about family? How amusing. As though you could understand such a thing as love? You heartless monster! You are a monster too, General. You have just yet to realize it. A monster who thinks he's a man. Despicable. As a general, you must have killed countless souls without a shred of mercy. Do you still remember the sound of them begging, just as you're begging now? Or now that your life is at its end, will you hold to the lie that your hands are not stained red with blood? This is war. I did what I had to for the Empire, for the people, for my family. So, you are piling up corpses for the people and your family. And I am doing the same for the salvation of the dead. After all is said and done, we are both murderers, both stained, both monsters. You're wrong. Am I? I can smell the rotting flesh upon your hands even now, General. Enough! That's enough! I won't kill you right away, my fellow monster. Unless you object to watching your friends die. One by one. If so, I will do you the service of removing your eyes first, so that... Please! Please, forgive me. What is the meaning of this?
I couldn't bear to watch that.
Did Byleth just kill Randall?
Yeah.
A grievous
What?
error, Professor.
I mean, we
Stupid
killed
move
the enemy
and
commanders.
Kinda weird.
What did you think that we were just gonna like let him walk or what?
No, keep him as a prisoner. He's a general. That's a useful pawn. He's a general. He has information. He has, like, worth to the Empire. He's a son of the Minister of War.
That's fair. That's,
It was also just really weird for Byleth to walk up quietly and be like, I'm gonna stab this guy in, like, the back of the neck while Dimitri is ranting.
Yeah, well, I mean, Dimitri wanted to do some pretty crazy things to him, so it was also a way to stop that.
Well, I wouldn't put Dimitri in charge of the war
Yeah.
prisoners, to be fair.
Yeah.
I would have come over and been like, we're putting this guy in prison. Dimitri, go, like, sit in the timeout corner again.
And then expect that Dimitri is going to try and, like, do something anyway. He might try to break into
you have to
torture,
deal with
you know.
at the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Just saying, you're going to have to expend more than, like, multiple resources to try and... If you actually,
you're gonna have to do that with Dimitri the entire time you're trying to make Dimitri king anyway. I don't really think that killing Randolph is gonna stop them having to put up with Dimitri's insanity.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how much information we're gonna get out of him anyway, but that's fair to at least try.
Probably none, because the writers killed him here so that they wouldn't have to think of anything nuanced.
Yeah.
If you do not approve of what I have become, then kill me.
Say
If you
less.
insist that you don't, then I will continue to use you and your friends until the flesh falls from your bones.
Imagine if there was a choice right there to kill him.
Man, I wish.
That would be legitimately,
Still
like,
keeping an
interesting,
open
though.
mind?
We managed
Still-
to repel the Imperial Army,
Like,
but we remain divided on our next course of action.
I don't know how it would work for Golden Deer, but imagine if, like, this would be a choice to have, like, two separate Blue Lion endings, the way that, you know, the Black Eagles have, like, any, like, if each I mean, yeah, let's make the game even longer, because...
Yeah, because they had the time and funds for it.
Yeah.
Still keeping an open mind so far. Like, still think Blue Lions is the worst route. And my dislike of Dimitri is only growing. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, that's about what I expected, so...
I anticipate a second and third wave of attack. With our current forces, we'll have our hands full just defending.
It's a miracle we managed to repel the Imperial Army with the few units and resources we do have.
We should probably contact Rodrigue right away to request backup.
Rodrigue is in a difficult position, as he has suffered invasions by the Dukedom. But there are troops who share in our cause, gathering in the heart of Fraldarius
Question.
territory.
How do you feel about Annette's hairstyle?
I like it. Are you?
The more I see it, the less I like it, I think.
Yeah? What, how come?
I don't know. I don't like the way that it's, like, framed around her ears.
Interesting. I don't know.
I didn't really like her other one either, but I think her Three Hopes one is good. She's got, like, a, she has, like, a... What do you call it? Like a... I don't want to just say a rag, but she has, like, a rag in her hair or something? Like...
Oh.
Like a... Not like a rag. That's not the right word, but like a, I can't describe it, dang it.
Trying to see if I can, like, bring it up, to...
Like a little headpiece thing, and she keeps, like, the braids
Oh!
from her pre-time skip look.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a lot better. I don't know, the, like,
I think that's
longer hair, like, the way she has it styled, at least, just doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't work for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine. It's not, like, amazing. I don't think it's bad. I think it's acceptable for me. But, okay, interesting.
If we can arrange for them to join us, our forces will grow considerably.
Fraldarius. So, Rodrigue is still alive, is he?
I feel like that's something you should have been informed of as soon as we, like, reformed this army.
You know. We met 5 years ago.
So you did.
I wonder what my old man will say when he sees you now. That spectacle alone will be worth the trip.
I've already sent word with our fastest messenger, informing Rodrigue that His Highness is alive. But we would do well to send another, in case anything happens to the first. With the current state of things, we'll be completely helpless without his support. Your Highness, may I ask what your next plan of attack is? Should we dispatch our troops to the kingdom capital, or to the imperial capital?
Oh, what do you think Dimitri's gonna say?
This should not be a decision left to Dimitri.
We will take the imperial capital. There, I will kill her. We end the war and chase away the lingering regrets of the dead. Nothing could be more to the point.
That may be true, but don't forget that your people need our help right now.
Your Highness, I hate them too. But the citizens of Ferdiad have long awaited your return.
Just give it up already. Wasting time thinking about stuff like that will only dull your blade.
Defeating Edelgard would put an end to the war. That would benefit the kingdom as well.
We still need to look for Lady Rhea.
Would it though?
So I agree that we should get to Enbar as fast as possible.
Tallest is like right there.
You know, that's a problem for not us.
Professor, whatever you decide, we shall follow.
Yeah, Sedith is the only smart one here. Like, maybe Byleth should be in charge instead of crazy guy with eye patch.
Yeah. I mean, this is something that doesn't
actually,
matter. No.
Is this an illusion of choice?
Yeah, it's an illusion of choice. I'm almost positive.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm going to assume that if we do this, Dimitri, we probably get more support points with Dimitri.
Who cares?
And this is, I'm pretty sure what we end up doing, because obviously we can't just do, like, defeat Edelgard Chapter 15.
One would think the logical step is to march to Enbar. If Lady Rhea is being held prisoner in the Empire, we don't have time to waste taking back Ferdiad. Can you deny it?
Either way, we are in need of numbers. It is essential that we secure backup.
I don't think Dimitri knows how to, like, war.
No, not really. Does that surprise
I bet
you?
he's bad at the card game, too. Which is entirely luck-based, so that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Pegasus Moon. Valley of Torment.
Why does he say Azure like that?
Having repelled the Imperial Vanguard, the kingdom must now supplement its meager forces. And so it requests reinforcements from Rodrigue, who is busy resisting Cornelia's army in Fraldarius territory.
Okay. That one was short.
Well, you know, he only left so many voice recordings after his death. I like to imagine Geralt not knowing, like, what the future holds for Byleth, just, like, recorded a bunch of small missives to be like, all right, you know, play if Edelgard declares war, you side with Blue Lions, etc., etc.
We received a reply from my father. You should read it too.
Gilbert has filled me in on the details. He tells me you're in immediate need of additional troops. I would like to say that I will gather reinforcements and send them to the monastery at once. However, I cannot afford to leave the front lines for that long. Would you be willing to meet us south of Fraldaria's territory in Aelel, the Valley of Torment? Aelel is halfway between the monastery and our territory. There, I will deliver the soldiers you require.
Dude.
Yeah?
This is an elaborate ruse by Rodrigue in combination with Ingrid's dad, who has another suitor waiting at the Valley of Torment.
I was waiting for that. The Valley of Torment.
Aelel lies on the border between Kingdom territory and Alliance territory. Humans dare not approach that place.
He's right. In Aelel, we can meet up with them without our enemy ever finding out.
Once my old man delivers his soldiers to us, then our war against the Empire can finally begin.
The path ahead will be a difficult one, Your Highness. Deadly, in all likelihood.
True. But what's the point in wavering now? Father, stepmother, Glenn, and even Dedu. I am certain this will bring them great joy.
What do you think Dedu's up to?
He's probably at the Valley of Torment.
I know if I can just offer them Edelgard's head. I just know it.
You're pretty crazy.
Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
Oh, Kingdom Soldier.
Oh, dude, let's go. Now, this is my favorite non-important unit.
Even more than Merchant? And
well, hold up a second. Two kings don't have to compete. They can just, like, share the podium.
Fair enough.
Don't get me started on Villager that finds you after coma, though.
I wonder if that's supposed to be said by...
What was that?
I wonder if you have a character that's supposed to say that it means more to. Oh, it's Hilda's birthday, by the way.
Oh, happy birthday, Hilda.
Like, I wonder if you have, like, I don't know, like, Cyril or, like, Manuela. Like there's probably somebody that is, like, supposed to say that Kingdom Soldier just took the place of. I would put money on that. But I don't know who.
Wow,
Hilda,
thanks for inviting
Hilda.
me.
All right, Hilda.
Wow, thanks.
Let's see, what are we gonna talk about? We got probably this.
Pretty good. Yeah.
I just like reading and being sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Hilda, very straightforward girl.
And
A little difficult.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ooh,
good call.
I was not sure.
No
I thought about the
matter
far
what
right one
happens
for a
in
bit,
this
but then I was
crazy
like, Hilda
world,
likes to talk about her friends.
I know I'll
Yeah.
be safe if I stay by your side.
Yeah, those were the two that I was between.
This is just like always a crapshoot, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, it seems like it.
Definitely.
Yeah, okay, yeah, nodding was the way to go.
of course, how could you be so foolish as to have like a biological reaction of blushing instead of just nodding?
Way. Thanks for the tea. I hope you'll invite me again.
Yeah, next year on your birthday again.
Hilda, Hilda.
And back here we are.
Well, well, well.
How you feeling?
Probably wrap up in a little bit here. If you wanted to do a thing or two first, that's fine.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do a few supports, because look at this.
I don't know. I think it's fine.
You think it's fine?
I think it's fine. Honestly, I don't think you need to do another support this entire playthrough.
No, look at all these blue dots.
No support run.
No. Oh, I'm going crazy. You pick the first one.
Gilbert Godfrey.
You want to hear what Gilbert has to say? Oh, wow.
I want to be done with what Gilbert has to say.
Same. All right, let's do,
How did you not get supports with him and Dimitri yet?
Dimitri... Oh, because Gilbert was only on the battlefield. Oh, wait. No, I've had Gilbert with Alois, that's why. Yeah. Cause
Waste
that's
of time.
Yeah. I should do that. Although, I hope that's not one that is... Oh, whoops.
How dare you?
I wanted to start with the worst one and work our way up.
Finally! Nothing? I
could have sworn I felt a bite. Regardless, I shall persist.
Alois, you shouted. Is all well?
Why, if it isn't Gilbert. Everything's splendid. I am fishing, as you can see.
Yet you were also raising your voice, which is not conducive to fishing.
Well, a fish escaped, so I started shouting. See, they're biting all right. I think I'm reeling them in too slowly. Oh, another! Nothing again? Why do these darn things elude me? I've been at it since yesterday. Every time I feel a pull on my line, the fish escapes.
Alois, you just need to hit the A button when it's when the circles overlap. It's really not that hard.
If I may, Alois, a bit of advice. You lifted the rod as soon as the fish bit.
Well, yes, of course I did. That way the fish has less time to escape.
No, it is the very reason the fish escapes. The fish in this moat know to nibble the bait first. They check if it is safe before biting in earnest. Allow the first pull of the line. Then, when the second pull comes, reel in your prey.
I've been reeling too quickly. Maybe that's why the little flipper-flappers have been getting away. You seem to know your stuff, Gilbert. Do you fancy yourself an angler?
In fairness, I am more a theorist than fisherman. I just happen to know some things about this location.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to have met a fellow enthusiast.
Can I help you?
I'm dying.
This isn't
I'm
riveting.
Like falling asleep over here.
You're not loving this teaching Alois how to fish from the most exciting man on the planet, Gilbert, and his lively voice.
I want to die.
I fish quite often, although I catch fish quite rarely. Regardless, color me impressed. A master of arms, but also a master of the fishing rod.
I am honored by your compliments, and I believe you could achieve mastery if you attend to the basics. With your permission, I might accompany you on a fishing expedition. Perhaps offer more pointers, if I may.
Oh, splendid! You shall be my second fishing mentor. My rise in skill will be astronomical.
Who cares?
All right. So you wanted to see more Gilbert or more Alois? Oh, Alois Catherine, even better. Here, we'll do a palate cleanser.
This game... How is it both the best and the worst?
Sylvain, eat these.
What are these, Felix? Oh, hey, is this candy?
Imagine it's just some rocks he picked up outside.
It could be.
A girl in town gave them to me, but I don't want them.
Right. You don't like sweet stuff. Thanks. I'll eat them later. So, what do you need? Want me to help you get closer to a girl? Just point her out.
You're incorrigible. No, I wanted to thank you for your help in battle. If you hadn't spotted that enemy ambush, I would have been killed.
Nah, I didn't do anything special. Friends help each other out, especially on the battlefield. Just a little give and take, you know?
You never change.
Nope. I try to stay on an even keel.
You're always...
Always what?
Nothing.
Come on. If you've got something on your mind, then say it.
Maybe I'll tell you later, maybe I won't.
Fair enough. I'll be having something to eat while you're deciding whatever it is you're deciding. Actually, come with me. My treat. If you do want to talk, then I'm right there.
Okay, just this once. Only because you saved my life.
Free food, possible conversation, and when we're done, we can find some girls. It was a joke! Felix, I was joking. Come on, let's just go eat.
The best part is if Felix hadn't walked away, he wouldn't have been joking.
Right? Also, yeah, I love
Could
that.
You imagine? Felix must be an incredible wingman to have. Just like, look at him. But,
True.
Like,
absolutely.
But he doesn't want to, and Sylvain is like, this is such a waste.
That support makes no sense as to why that has to be split into two A ranks. You could have just had a longer thing where he just says whatever he needs to say. That was such a setup for, like, nothing. Oh, man.
Well, you know.
Alright, just want to keep alternating between good and bad. I'll give you your Gilbert Ash that you wanted so much.
Oh, man, I've been waiting for this.
Excellent. Well done, Ash. Continue such work, and you will certainly make a name for yourself.
You think so? Thank you, Gilbert. You really are amazing, you know. Your skills with the lance and bow are just incredible.
One learns the craft of knighthood well after 40 years of service.
Wow, 40 years? That's incredible. With that many years of training, I'd be really strong, wouldn't I?
Further training and service will only make you stronger. Yet, why spend your life this way? Knighthood is not glamorous. On long campaigns, you sleep rough in all manner of weather, and may eat gruel more often than venison. It seems odd that you would admire me, or that you would long to be a knight. Are you sure of yourself?
But of course, it's been my dream for a long time now. I really can't help but admire you. Your years of knighthood are so impressive.
I do not deserve your praise. I merely performed my duties to the best of my skill.
Don't be modest, you're a great knight. If there's any more you can teach me, I would be very happy to learn.
Tell me this. Once you don the armor, raise your shield, and level your lance, why? What is it you wish to protect?
Protect? Well, whatever needs protecting, right?
You must know exactly what you protect before you become a knight.
I understand. I'll take that to heart. What is it that you want to protect, if I may ask?
My duty has always been to protect my lord. That is a given for any knight. But for myself, doubly so. Then there are the personal reasons. Each knight has their own. Yet mine, I do not speak of.
Oh. How come?
Because it is personal. Mine. It allows me to focus on the work and grants me discipline. That is sufficient.
Discipline, huh? Something to protect. I'll have to think of something.
Alright, that shit was riveting. I hope everybody stayed awake for that. I barely did. Ooh. Alright, you want to do one more, then get out of here?
Yeah, let's
Alright.
do it.
Let's do...
Mercedes.
Yeah, we haven't heard a lot from her. Let's do... Oh, I actually really like the Mercedes Sylvain one.
And on a high note.
Mercedes, you're looking divine as always.
Good evening, Sylvain. Thank you for coming out to see me.
Just the two of us meeting at this time of night? You moved quicker than I thought.
I don't know what speed has to do with it, but there was something I wanted to talk to you about.
Ah, okay. I probably should have figured that out.
I can be so forgetful at times. I neglected to mention this the other day. I meant to say that I know you've been through a lot in this life.
Huh? Me?
Your parents have placed a great deal of pressure on you as their heir. And it's all because you were born with a crest. You've had to put up with such lofty expectations.
All of the kingdom's noble houses expect a lot from their heirs. I'm no different from any other noble guy or gal. We've all got responsibilities.
But didn't you mention that your brother envied you enough to wish you dead? I'm sure that wasn't easy.
Thinking about it, life was probably a lot harder for my brother than it ever has been for me.
Didn't you also mention that women were only interested in having your, as you say, crest baby? I'm not very interested in the particulars, but I get the feeling that you don't care very much for these women who throw themselves at you.
I'd appreciate it if maybe you kept that observation between the two of us.
Your secret's safe with me. I understand the pain you've had to carry.
I know you've got your share of bad memories too, but...
That's why you feel comfortable letting your guard down around me. Come now. That's enough with the sad smile.
Mercedes, was my sad smile really that bad? Did it ruin my dashing good looks?
Not at all. You actually look more handsome to me with honesty on your face.
Aw, here come the waterworks.
Don't be ashamed of crying. I'm here to protect you. Will you protect me in return?
I will. I promise. You know, Mercedes, you really are a special lady.
How wholesome is that?
That's pretty good.
I love that. All right. We'll do the other 15 immediately next time all at once. I'm just kidding.
Nice. I'm going to be late to that one.
Yeah. Well, we probably will knock out a couple more supports. There's a couple of C supports that I want to get rolling on the road, just so that we can make more progress in them.
Rolling.
But yeah, we'll end it off here. For the viewers, there's probably going to be a little bit of gap in uploads because of PopCon coming up and just busyness in our schedule. So it's probably going to be a couple weeks till we can do another recording. So it might be only be a few days. It might be a week. It might be 2 weeks. Something like that. Before you need to see another Fire Emblem. Well, if you quit, then there wouldn't be a gap because then I'd just finish it myself. But yeah, so don't worry. It will be back. And we'll keep doing more Fire Emblem. We're in, chapter 15? I mean, we're making progress. We're getting there. So that's all really exciting. So any final words?
No.
All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Word.